Hello guys, and welcome to Kamani's World. I just stopped in to say, guys, today to just tell you to be mindful how you treat people, because usually the very person or people that you end up mistreating in life, and I'm using my natural lighting today, and these people are cutting the grass. So if it is loud, just go with it. It's life, it's outside, and it's a blog. But be though as it may, I just really wanted to stop in and say, be mindful of the people that you mistreat. Usually the people that you mistreat in life, you end up needing those very same people that you mistreat. Rule number 2, sometimes stop trying to play people, because usually when you play people, you usually end up getting played. Rule number 3, stop using people if you don't want a person using you. I'm not responsible for your actions, but I'm very responsible for my own. So we are not responsible for what somebody else do to us. We are responsible for what we do to them. We are responsible if we mistreat people in this life. You only get one life, and what you do with it is yours. But one thing you got to remember, we are held accountable for a lot of things, and mistreating people is one of them. So my advice to you guys is, be careful who you mistreat, because usually the very person that you dog out, you mistreat, and you do wrong, you'll usually end up needing them again. You'll usually end up needing them again, have to come across that bridge again. So what I'm saying is, yes, be mindful how you treat people, because you'll usually end up needing them again. If people do you wrong, let them. Just make sure you keep doing right, because in this life you only get one. What you do with it is yours, but how we are responsible for how we treat people. We responsible for the wrong we do to people. God holds us accountable for that. So karma is very fair. We don't really have to do a lot of bad to people, because what I've observed about life can kind of kick your ass, and excuse my language, but life can kick people's ass a little bit, a whole lot better than we can. So sometimes if you just be patient and let life do it, if people are mistreating you or have mistreated you, you just make sure you still treat them with love. Even if you deal with them with a long-handled spoon, you still do people right. You still treat people right. If people use you, let them use you. Let them think that they using you, because in the end, they're accountable for their own actions. We're not accountable for other people's actions. And until people get to the point where they want to stop being users or mistreating people, then that's a personal issue of their own. But we have to be careful how we treat people, and we also have to be careful how we respond when people mistreat us too. Be careful how you respond when people mistreat you, because most of us get really pissed off, mad, and want to fight when people mistreat you, especially a person that you know that you've been good to. But mark my words, silence is the biggest, best bomb you could ever use. Always remember that. Silence, patience, and sit back and wait, because the very person that mistreated you, dogged you, baby, they gonna need you again. And watch life. Karma is very fair, and karma is moving at an accelerated rate now, guys. Remember that. Life is not taking 25 and 35 years to get back at people. Karma, in the season we're in now, karma is coming back hella fast on people. So y'all, just be mindful how you treat people, because that's what we're accountable for in this life. You just make sure you keep showing love. You just make sure you keep doing whatever it is that you know and that you are supposed to do and be doing. That's your main purpose in life. Focus on what your grind is, and focus on what your outreach is. Focus on what you're supposed to be doing. Keep treating people how you want somebody to treat you. You don't treat people the way they treat you, and I've had to learn that myself too, because sometimes I've gotten to a point where you really be wanting to give it to people how they give it to you, because sometimes that's just how it is in life. And I know a lot of us feel like this. Sometimes you want to get down with people the way they give it to you, because you be so sick and tired of people messing with you and bothering you all the time. That's human nature. So those of you that are suffering with that, don't worry about it. It's human. We live in this flesh and we're human beings. But just remember, Karma is moving at an accelerated rate, people. The very person that mistreated you may be up right now, or may be up in some months, but watch how they'll be in the next 6 months or the next year if they keep mistreating you, and as well as other people. People who mistreat people usually don't get away with it long. They think they do. And like I said, karma is coming back at an accelerated rate. So don't treat people how they treat you. Treat people how you would want somebody to treat you. That's your main goal in this life. We have a lot of instructions in this life, and sometimes, honey, sometimes we are the people that do the worst, the bad to you, your enemies and all of this. You still have to be so nice to them, feed them, do this, do that. I understand. Life comes with a lot of instructions, but like I said, the word for the week is we're not responsible for what somebody else do to us. We are responsible for how we treat people. We don't control the cards that are dealt to us in this life. All you can do is control how you play them. That's all you can do. If you done been hit, or you done fell down, or you done took a heat, just remember, in the storm, a palm tree blows over. But after the storm, the palm tree stands back up. So just remember, if some storms gonna come, some pains gonna come, some unexpected hurt gonna come, some mistreatment gonna come. But you just stay loyal and true to the person that you know that you're supposed to be, and be happy and treat people how you supposed to be. Treat people how you would want to be treated. Love unconditionally, and do what your purpose is in this life. If you do what your purpose is in this life, you won't have time to be trying to be vengeful or mistreat people. Like I said, sometimes you won't have time to do people like they do you because you're so on another level or trying to get yourself together. The best weapon sometimes too is letting them see you get yourself together. Just letting them see you still doing good. If you see a person that's mistreated you, still speak to them or still be nice to them. You don't have to be mean to them. You know why? Because life and karma is going to come back at an accelerated rate, honey. And karma is moving pretty fast. Live, laugh, love, live. Do not just exist. Get out in this world. Do something. Laugh. Put on something funny and laugh. Enjoy your family. You only get one. Enjoy your family. Live, laugh, love. Until next time, Khamannisthoughts.